In this video, traders are going to look at the biggest mistake people make when they take a big loser. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. So we've all been there. This is the real world of trading. We all take losers. Now losers, small losers are fine. You know, we know we're going to lose small, but hey, at the end of the day, guys, we all take big hits from time to time. We take hits that we didn't really want to take, we didn't expect to take. Maybe we've overtraded, maybe we've taken on too much risk, whatever it may be. Maybe we've broken a rule. It happened. It's going to happen forever in your career. Hopefully you minimize the damage of these, but you know, every so often you're going to get smacked round the face. And the point is that you need to learn from this. And as a trader, I think the mistake that a lot of traders make is they take and guys, I'm guilty of this myself. You know, I've been there, done that many times before. You feel the pain of the loser and then you brush it to one side and you go, right, forward, I'm going to forget about this. And yes, in a way, that's the right thing to do, in a way, because you can't dwell on the past too much because you want to move forward. However, the unfortunate thing is you're leaving the most valuable lesson that's there. You've already paid the fee for the tuition. It's there to be learned and you're not learning it. And so the key is to almost spend time swimming in the loser, if that makes sense. So whilst it might be uncomfortable, it's dissecting it and going, right, how can we learn from this? You know, if you look at, say, the air crash investigations, so crazy analogy, right, guys, appreciate this, but a crazy analogy, a devastating crash that's killed people. Do they just sweep under the carpet and go, oh, I hope it doesn't happen again because it feels bad? No. You know, they analyze it, they go through, they find out what went wrong, how they can improve, what procedures they can put in place for future to stop it happening again. Now, I accept that it's a third party doing this, they're not going to be as emotionally involved as perhaps a relative of someone who died. I accept that. But again, you know, the progress is made by learning from lessons, learning from, you know, losers is effective. So if we go back to the trading analogy, yes, it hurts, it stings. It's like, oh man, that's really stung. And it's always going to, guys. You need to feel that. You're going to feel that as a human. Nobody wants to see their capital go from there to there, you know, a bigger loss and outside of the normal realm. You're like, hey, you know what, that's not that great. And you start to think about, you know, all these different things. So the key to this, guys, is not to just forget about it, because many people, okay, done this themselves, forget about it, move on, carry on trading. It's to spend time, and that could be hours, it could be days, it could be even weeks, looking into it and saying, okay, what happened with that particular loser? Well, actually with this, I was trading too much size, I was doing this and doing that. Okay, but then going one layer more, one step deeper, and that is, what's the precursor for that? Because this is the key, right? The key is not to look at the loser and go, well, I traded too much size. I traded setup that wasn't there. Right, fine. But there's nearly always a lead up to this. There's nearly always something that's come along and has guided you to that point. And that could be, I had a good run. I had a great run and I thought I was invincible and I started swinging for the fences. I didn't cut the loss when I should do. I had a drawdown. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So what's the solution for that? Well, after a big run, let's put measures in place so we don't have this happen again. Well, actually, the big loser happened when I'd kind of lost money. I got frustrated, wanted to make those kind of bad weeks back and really piled in, and I ended up getting hammered. All right, well, deal with that. Okay, well, actually, this loss came about because I was trying to buy in an aggressive downtrend. All right, we'll deal with that. How do we identify a downtrend? How do we stop ourselves from digging this big hole? So it's taking it even deeper and deeper and deeper, because that will serve you so much better, guys, so much better than one sweeping the loser and going, oh, I lost money, I'm going to carry on and stick to my strategy. And there's something to be said for that, because you can't dwell on it forever. But it's a lesson that's there to be learned. It's so valuable because it's burnt into your mind. It's going to be sitting there for a long, long period of time. And over time, you forget about the losers and big losers because they become insignificant over your period of trading. But it's going to be there for a while. It's going to sting, and it's always going to have that little etch on your equity curve. So why not use it and harness it? Why not look back and go, right, that's what happened on the day. That's what happened when I was trading that second. But what was the precursor for it? Let me go deeper into it. Because then you can learn from it and you can put in things just like the aircraft investigation stuff. You can put in stuff that says, hey, you know what, I'm going to limit the chance of this happening again. And that then becomes comfortable because you're like, well, hey, yes, I took a real big smack on that, but I've put in procedures now that means that that's not going to happen, or it's going to reduce the likelihood of that happening. And then rather than trading and secretly in the back of your mind going, I hope that's not going to happen again, I hope that's not going to happen again, I'm thinking that could happen again, that could happen. You feel much more comfort knowing, you know what, that's so unlikely to happen now because I've done it, I've put procedures in place, I recognize that what happened to get to that point, and so, hey, you know what, I can now move forward and now I can move on and press on. So if you have a big loser, guys, take the time to soak in it, and as painful as it is, go back and look at what happened up to that loser, during that loser, and all the things, write down, then implement things moving forward that prevent that. Try not to just sweep it under and go, oh, it's okay, I'll get it, I'll forget about it for now. I can't dwell on the past and move on. Do that, then put it under, sweep it away, and then not dwell on it. All right, guys, I hope that's helped. See you in the next one. Take care, keep your risk managed, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.